Today we're going to be attempting to win a championship with the Utah Jazz within 5 years, and they have the 5th selection in the 2025 NBA draft with stars like Cooper Flag, Ace Bailey, Dylan Harper. Now in real life they got Ace Bailey. Now there's a chance the CPU picks some horrible picks, and I might get somebody else. I would probably still take Ace Bailey even if he fell to me. But if someone else is there, we'll go ahead and pick somebody else up. So this is the roster we're looking at. We got John Collins, who I believe becomes a free agent. We got Lauri Markkanen on a huge contract, and he just isn't living up to it. Collin Sexton, Walker Kessler, Keontae George, and Kyle Filipowski. These are the main guys. Jordan Clarkson also leaves in free agency in real life. I don't know if he is in this universe. I know Isaiah Collier is a really good rookie. Same with Kyle Filipowski. The goal is to attempt to do really cool things. So with the first pick, the Mavericks do select Cooper Flag. With the second, in real life, the Spurs pick Dylan Harper, and they do here. With the third pick, it was VJ Edgecombe, and this time it's Conrad Knuppel. So with the fourth pick, okay, I have VJ Edgecombe to take, and I think I am going to take him. I'm not sure why he fell, but I think we're going to take VJ Edgecombe in this universe. Let's see what other picks I have. I have a 21st Wolves pick, so I will pick with that as well. Sal Newell would be cool. Noah Essengu. He ended up going high in real life to the Bulls at 9th, I believe. We're going to take him, sure. And then we're actually just going to trade these second round picks. I don't really know if I care about them. Maybe to add depth to this roster, but I'm hoping to have money in free agency to play around with. That's the goal. So we're going to sign VJ Edgecombe, Noah Essengu, I don't know how to exactly say his name. VJ Edgecombe comes out as a 78 overall. So yep, John Collins declines his. Walker Kessler. I'm going to bring everybody back for now, and we'll go from there. So let's actually take, oh, I can't until I go over these. If that's who they want to bring, sure. So we have, oh yeah, we have no room in salary. Absolutely none. Preferably, Jordan Clarkson's 33 and an 80 overall, but I have Collin Sexton. He's only 26 and an 84. I don't know, did Collin Sexton get traded in real life? I don't remember. Yeah, so Collin Sexton was traded to the Hornets in real life. In this universe, he's mine. I might actually deal him, but I think we start by dealing Lauri Markkanen. Especially because, just because, oh, I do have, saying I have 33 million. I don't know how real that is. I want to navigate the world. I would never trade Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Clark, Andrew Wiggins, Rui, Jalen Suggs is interesting. But then they want me to deal Filipowski, and I don't want to do that. Michael Porter Jr., he's a year younger. He's on a cheaper deal, but it is still quite expensive. There's Ron Holland, new power forward. Lou Dort and Aaron Wiggins. It would be more like bench pieces. There's a Robert Williams trade. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's too much out there in the market. The problem is I have so many shooting guards or strong guards that I'd have to probably move somebody. Realistically, I actually think what we would do is we would move Collin Sexton to the point guard, and then Keontae George would be a backup guard, and then we got Kyle Filipowski. I think we actually trade Jordan Clark. See, in real life, Jordan Clarkson got his contract got bought out, and then I think he got picked up by the. Wow, that is an insane pick. Do I trade him for draft capital? We're probably going to be bad. I don't expect to be good. So, yeah, we'll trade that. We'll trade him for a pick because it also gets us off the contract. In real life, the Knicks ended up getting him. That's who it was. Kenyon Martin's not happy, but he'll be fine. Yeah, a lot of these people are on, like, cheap rookie deals. Walker Kessler does need to be re-signed. I don't know if I want to pay up 40 million, though. Ooh. That's interesting. He is a good center for them in real life, but I feel like I genuinely feel like Filipowski will just be better at a younger age. and he's still got 3 years on his deal. So I'm not going to worry about bringing anybody back. I kind of want to get a better grasp at what the team is doing. I don't think there's anybody else I trade because just the Lauri Markkanen universe isn't strong. But let's, for example, say, which also I apparently must have, that Thunder pick I traded for, I don't even know where it's at. Unless I traded back for my own. Oh, I must have traded my own pick back. If I chucked in Lauri Markkanen, in a first round pick, I mean, there's not anything to. A Soar is an interesting idea here. Very interesting. He's significantly younger. He is only on a 1-year deal, so I would have to pay him next season. There's DeAndre Ayton and Robert Williams. And then Paul George. Do I do this trade just to move off capital? Maybe go sign somebody in free agency? His contract's bad. The only thing that's scary is I'm going to trade my first round pick. I wonder if there's in any world that I could do like a 2027 and they could send me back a 2028. Oh, so I might have trade override on. What if I just did this? We're not interested, however, I have a counter offer. So if I send you 2 first round picks, you'll give me 1 back, but it's a top 3 protected for Soar. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Oh, so let me go ahead and turn this off real quick. Alright, I just had to. I mean, I'm fine with that. So we got Collin Sexton at the guard, the point guard, Walker Kessler, a Soar Thompson now. And then we got VJ Edgecombe. I don't know how much money I have. Oh, I have 52 million in cap space. And so in real life, Kyrie got hurt. He's not hurt in this universe though. There is John Collins. I don't think I'd bring him back. I'm debating if I want to just bring cheap, decent players in or one stud. We're gonna offer Alex Caruso. They will also offer. Ooh, Gary Trent wants quite a chunk of money. We will. I don't need backup depth at that position. So point guard, center. Yeah, I think we need to try to go get a center, but I don't want to pay a arm and a leg for a center. I mean, Naz Reid does progress very well. Clint Capella, it's an interesting decision. There's got to be Mo Wagner. Who offered him? Rockets on a 3-year, $30 million deal. If I gave you a little bit more, we'd consider. So we're gonna go get Alex Caruso and Mo Wagner, and then that leaves me still a big chunk of change to spend. I don't think going to get any of these players really gives me that edge. Josh Giddey would be interesting because I don't know how well he does in 2K, but we'd be giving him a super contract. And Miles Turner's still on here. We could go. I already grabbed a decent center. Karis LeVert, Tim Hardaway, Fred Van. I think we save this money. We decide if it's worth it to bring back Walker Kessler or not, which it might be because he goes up 2. Sword goes up 1. Collins goes down 1, probably because I changed his position. Which also, now that I'm kind of looking at this, I think we're gonna change it back because I have quite a bit of point guard depth. And shooting guard depth is the only thing I'm significantly lacking. We could. Oh, I forgot about Cody Williams. We'll move him to the guard, and then this is what the team is gonna look like on day 1. We got Isaiah Collier, Keontae George, Asor Thompson at the 3, Kyle Filipowski at the 4, and then for some reason we have Oscar Tshiebwe. We are running a 15-man rotation. Is he really not this no confidence in this team? What is this? I only have 11 people on the roster anyways. The depth looks good. I just don't think. I think center depth is going to be the main issue here. I thought I had another person who could play center. I mean, we could flip Filipowski and then let Hendricks play the 4. And then this lineup might work better. And also, there's a good chance that we could move. If I have a Asor Thompson, I keep him. We could realistically move VJ Edgecombe. Can he play the 4? No. He's best at a 3. I think we'll keep him at the 3. He'll come off the bench for now. And then we could change Bryce Sensabaugh. He's on a his last year of his contract. I have 20? Yeah, we're gonna have to make some trades. Okay. I want to keep Noah Sengu. Savacha Mahalik. I want to keep Cody Williams. Could go with the a Jaden Spur. We could try to see what I could get for these two. First round picks. That sounds good to me. So this is 10 players. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Oh, I still have 18. What if we go Kenyon Martin and Bryce Sensabaugh? I don't know how to say his name. Ooh, Kelly Oubre. Interesting. I'm not picking up the contract of Kyle Kuzma. There's Jalen Smith. Norman Powell. Scottie Pippen. I really don't want to trade for players, but hey, there is a world where we could go get Malik Monk, Rui, Cole Anthony, Max Christie, Obi Toppin. Ooh, I might do this trade. And then we go and trade Jock Landale and Johnny Juzang. Wait, am I really getting... Oh, because he's on a $32 million contract. It's got to be why. We'll go ahead and trade this pick and for Nate Wiggins. Go and take Nate Wiggins, and we'll trade him for some seconds. Now, I got out of trading my own pick in this draft, so I do have my own pick. So if we are bad, then obviously we could still capitalize by getting a good draft pick. And then if I have actually 3 this as long as that one's not a third or a top 3. There's an AJ DeBonsta who could cover the 4, and then I could keep lovely Kyle Filipowski as long as he progresses at the 5. For some reason, they have Darren Peterson going over AJ DeBonsta, but AJ DeBonsta's a freak of nature. I mean, Cam Boozer's here too, so maybe if I get top 3, if I get a few, that's what we do. So this is going to be the roster for the very first season. We're going to go Collin Sexton at the 1, is an 82 overall. Keontae George at the 2. Sword Thompson at the 3. Taylor Hendricks at the 4. I forgot I had Walker Kessler at the 5. So we're actually going to move Kyle Filipowski back to the power forward. Which this is a Walker Kessler extension year, I believe. I cannot extend him. I had to do it in free agency, I believe. Yeah, I might be able to do it at the trade deadline. I'm not even sure if I want to bring him because there's a good chance I could just get somebody better. And then, so Filipowski at the 4, Kessler at the 5, Isaiah Collier coming off the bench at the 6, and Mo Wagner at the 7, VJ Edgecombe the 8, which hopefully should progress and get better, and then Taylor Hendricks at the 9. Let's see how this goes. I did also pick up Alex Caruso and paid him for him to just not play. I'll probably end up trading him. Same with Mo Wagner. Is Mo Wagner playing? He's a backup center. I'll probably end up trading Caruso though. I guess let's just see how this goes. Alright, we're at the trade deadline and we are 13-40. Yeah, we might be the worst team in the league right now, which I wouldn't be mad. Wow, the Mavericks are very good. Kyrie's healthy, Cooper Flag. Yeah, that team is disgusting. The Spurs are second. Yeah, the problem is I'm going to have to go through a lot of good teams in the East, or the West, sorry. You also have the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Thunder. The Nuggets aren't playing out of their mind. They're okay. The Pels are actually doing pretty decent. But yeah, we are 13-40. We are the worst team in the league, along with the Los Angeles Clippers. But here's the benefit to this, okay? So I have the Nets pick, which is not very good, obviously. I also have was it the Sixers pick that I had? Pistons. I have the Pistons pick. And the Pistons are doing okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to say this Nets pick, once the Nets start playing like crap and they fall off. I mean, there's Porzingis. Don't need a dude. Oh boy. Swap best with Jazz. Are the Knicks, or that's the Wizards are bad. I think we might do this trade. But they want my first round pick. Is that my first round pick? Oh, I am including my first round pick. That's my bad. That's why I was getting so many good offers. I don't know. We want to try to get a good 26 first with these two first. I mean, we could go call up the Knicks and see if they would give me that. If I can find them here. If they would give me this Wizards pick, if I chucked in. You want Isaiah Collier, who's on an expiring for Mitchell Robinson, so I would be taking on more contract space. How well is he playing? He's averaging 12. How much is... Oh. I'd rather just tell you that we're going to be good later and you can have a 20-30 first. Taylor Hendricks. I'd rather toss picks in this deal than a player. If I give you this first round Grizzlies pick, and can we call this a day? No, they do not like that. They're actually getting angry. It might be better for me to just trade Isaiah Collier. The problem is he's my starting point guard. I would have to slot somebody else over to that starting point guard position, which I mean technically Collin Sexton could play it. I have Collin Sexton still. You know what? I will toss you Isaiah Collier. So now I'm telling you, I don't know why Asor went down. I think I'm running with injuries off. I should be. I don't know why he went down. Yeah, injuries are off on this, so let me make sure everything's right, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why he's regressing so much. He's also on a contract year, and I traded, so I could bring back Keontae George. You know what? I think we'll give him a $28 million deal. So Asor is refusing to re-sign Taylor Hendricks. I think I'm gonna just trade Asor because I have VJ Edgecombe. I lose a little bit of depth, but I might be able to get something huge back in a trade. This. Oh my God, I could go get if I traded Collin Sexton and Asor, I could eat a bit of contract, but go get Tyrese Maxey. So I will look out for that. I'm not trading you Asor for Kyle Kuzma. It's just not happening. Peyton Pritchard, Bam. These offers are actually pretty good. Devin Booker. He's on a larger contract though than I would prefer. I could get rid of Alex Caruso and bring in Denny Avdia. I just don't know if I would per se use him, I guess. Because he's my power forward now. I like Kyle Filipowski. I am very tempted on this. I would be eating a lot of contract, and then I did just trade for Mitchell Robinson, so I mean, maybe a point, maybe, but then I move off two, you know what? I can't think over this too much. So we got Tyrese Maxey, Keontae George, VJ Edge comes back in the starting spot, Taylor Hendricks, Walker Kessler, and then we got Mitchell Robinson, Mo Wagner, Kyle Oubre, and Alex Caruso. I don't want to be super good because that would actually just be bad. Also, why did Kyle Filipowski go down so much? I'm not sure. We'll see you at the end of the season, see where it goes. Actually, I forgot to take a look at more of the contracts. Yeah, so Taylor Hendricks refuses to re-sign, but he's with the team, so we'll see you. Alright, we're at the end of the season where Victor wins MVP, probably won DPOY too. Cooper Flagg wins Rookie of the Year. Yep. And they were a fantastic team. Where did we finish at the end of the season? We somehow won 13 games in the last 30 than we did in the first. Oh yeah, we were stinky, but somehow the Clippers were worse, unfortunately. But we have the Wizards pick, which I mean the Bucks are pretty bad too. So this is going to be an interesting place to try to win the draft lottery. Also, this is very interesting how there's teams that went 35 and 47 that made 36 and 46 that made the playoffs, but then there's a team that's 33 or 26-56. It's not even that, it's a 10-game difference. So in the playoffs in the first season, we have Shea versus Evan Mobley, and oh wow, they almost came back, but Shea wins Finals MVP. This is what I'm excited for. So, oh, the Thunder have a chance at that first pick. Well, if I can hopefully get some the number 2 and 3 pick would be fine by me. Because then we could really build something. Hornets get the 13th via Phoenix. OKC get the 12th via Houston. The Bulls stay at 11. See, the Bucks have the chance at the 10th pick for being that bad. Oh, it's via New Orleans, so they got the 10th. The Spurs get the 9th via Atlanta. So they were actually in the play-in, so I know their pick has to be from somebody else. They stayed at 8. Oh, via Memphis, okay. Alright. This is where it gets a little nerve-wracking because I'm around here. So Portland stays at 7. So I think I have the chance at the 6th pick. Nope, that's the Hornets. I'm hoping they stay there. I want to get into the top 5 with all my picks. Oh, still stayed in the top 5. That works. 76ers get the 6th. The Thunder get the 5th via LAC. That's insane. They had a chance at the 1st overall pick. Oh, I'm moving up into the top 3 with both of my picks. So with this pick, I end up moving. Oh my god, I think I got the 1st and 2nd pick. Oh, it was a top 3 protected, so that pick is not mine. It was supposed to be mine. I got the 1st overall pick. So, okay, that's a little frustrating because I did give up quite a bit for that 3rd overall pick. But I don't think I make a trade for anybody. I think I draft AJ DeBonsta to play the 4. And then with the 15th pick, maybe we pick up like Elijah Arenas, maybe. I don't think that's a bad plan. So yeah, with the 1st pick, we're gonna pick AJ DeBonsta. Darren Peter, I can't let the Knicks get Cam Boozer. I might actually try to make a trade because I swear to God, every time they always get that pick from Washington, and they always get Cameron Boozer. I can't let them have it. So if I went, boom, you can have these picks, and then I'll give you next year's Suns pick. Okay, obviously to say no, that's not much value. But if I give you the swap best with Cleveland, and then the Nuggets are probably contending for chips, right? Maybe the Grizzlies? Then what if I give you... Dude, I don't want to give them my 1st next year, because I still don't think I'm going to be good. Oh, I tossed in a 2026. So I'm possibly going to give 6 first-round picks, and they just won't move up with me. I think I'd have to give them, like... Do we gamble and hope Yeah, I probably gave up way too much. But we're also going to go get Cam Boozer to play the center. I also almost just simmed to the end when I have a 2022nd pick to trade. I have no idea how well this is going to go, but I traded a lot of value for them. I also don't know how much money I have. None. I have 40 million, should. Yeah, so AJ DeBonsta, Cam Boozer. So we'll let DeBonsta play the 3, Boozer will play the 4, and then I also drafted... Oh, wait. Sorry. DeBonsta will play the... AJ DeBonsta. VJ Edgecombe will play the 3. DeBonsta will move to the 4. Boozer will play the 5. Because I did not bring back Walker Kessler. I let him walk. So, I mean, Taylor Hendricks wants this nasty $25 million deal. I think I have room for it. I'm not going to do it. I don't think what I have now is going to add up to anything notable. I think I got to wait for... Now, I could definitely go sign somebody in free agency. The real question is what do I think I need? So we got Maxey at the 1. Oh, let me do all the changing now so I don't forget. DeBonsta's going to play the 4. Lopowski will come off the bench at the 4. Boozer's going to play center. Mo Wagner's going to stay at center. So I have good depth. I need a backup point guard. That's That's realistically what I actually see me needing. I need a backup point guard. I don't have Trae Young money. Absolutely not. I don't even have De'Aaron Fox money. I don't have Josh Giddey money. I definitely don't have Dyson Daniels money. I have Austin Reeves money. So if I wanted to, I could bring in Austin Reeves to be the backup point guard, but for 38 million, I'd like to save my money a bit. Like I could go get a Ty Jerome for 23 million. I mean 3 overalls worse, but he's also 13 million dollars cheaper. So I think we're gonna go off for Ty Jerome. Yeah, I don't care about that guy. Yeah, Walker Kessler's on a hold, but I'm fine with my depth at this point. Do I want to match this contract? No, I don't think I'm gonna match it just because I think Walker Kessler's on. I think, yeah, it's gonna bring me over the salary cap anyways. We're just gonna let him walk. You know what I could have done? I probably should have. I didn't think about this. I could have went, well, Luka and Trae Young, or Luka, not Trae Young. Luka and Tyrese Maxey is disgusting. So I think that's, I'm paying for 2 great point guards, but I don't want to do that. So Kyle Filipowski does go down, which I'm hoping they start DeBonsta, Mo Wagner, Cam Boozer, Hendricks. I got every backup I need, I think, once it decides to give me Ty Jerome. There we go. So we got Tyrese Maxey at the point guard, Keontae George at the 2, Edgecombe at the 3, Filipowski. Well, I'm hoping AJ DeBonsta starts at the 4, and then Boozer at the 5. And for depth, we'll have Ty Jerome, Kyle Filipowski, Mo Wagner, Taylor Hendricks, who's in a contract year. If he progresses, when I go to the progression, I will probably pay him. And then Alex Caruso is my backup 3. Or he's technically the 4th backup. I still have Noah and Sengu here, which I might end up just trading him if I think he's gonna have value. But I'm just not sure yet. How much did he go up? Noah and Sengu did go up 4. Unfortunately, the Bonsta went down 2, probably because I changed his position. Tyrese Maxey went down 1. Taylor Hendricks only went up 1. I mean, it could be a good sign for something later. All right. Yeah, I actually don't think I have a single thing to complain about this team. I'm fine with keeping the bench depth up. I think Cody Williams will become good. I actually think I'm gonna trade Alex Caruso though. I need picks because I traded picks, so we want picks preferably. There's a lot of 29 firsts going around, but I have to give up a 31 first. I could go get this one. Yeah, I think every first round pick, unless it's protected, I'd have to trade a first for. But you know what? I don't think we'll do that. Deedon Dure. I mean, I'm getting offered a 31 first round. I have 27 million in cap. Is Taylor Hendricks in the... He's my 10th man. I might just trade him and play a 9. I guess if I put a 9, would he still be starting? Yeah. He ends up moving. I think Noah and Sengu gets put in though. Yes, he does. And I want Sengu to play. I think we're just gonna leave the roster as is. I'll see you at the trade deadline. All right, we're at the trade deadline. We're the 10th seed, so we're in the play-in. We are 21 and 31. I am curious to see. I know there's a way to check it. I just gotta remember. I know there's a way. Oh, yeah. So Maxi's averaging 22. Only 4 assists. That's I think the I wonder what everybody's shooting tendency is. Shot tendency is only a. I'm gonna bump that up to 99. VJ Edgecombe, I'd like for him to shoot a little bit more. We'll put him up to a 90. Keontae George, I don't really care. Ty Jerome's a backup. I mean, we could put it at 60. Boozer can take shots. The Botsta absolutely should be taking shots. I want Noah and Sengu to take shots. He moved up to listen, he is a phenomenal player. Oh, this is moving. I don't want to do that. Whatever. We'll just save everything. I think it's just we got to wait to progress. I mean, I don't see in any world why I should only be I don't see in any world that I should actually be the this is frustrating. And Taylor Hendricks is refusing a re-sign. Right as he starts to get good, he just refuses because I waited. It might be on me. I don't even know if I want to spam 30 million, to be honest. I'd like to go get another power forward, though. Patrick Williams. I'm probably going to have to end up eating more of a contract, too. I mean, he was in a contract a year, so I suppose I'm fine with it. Like, I could go get Gary Trent and Luke Kennard, but I don't think either can play the 4. D'Angelo Russell, Vucevic. Vucevic could be interesting. He's on a $30 million deal, though. I'd prefer not to take such a huge contract. I mean, Obi Toppin, Justin Champagnie. Keldon Johnson is very interesting, but he's old. You know what? We're gonna go trade for Bol Bol. He can be a backup off the bench. He's an 80 overall. So Tyrese Maxey needs an extension, so we'll go ahead and give him that. And then Kevin Porter Jr. wants one, and he'll take 10 mil. So we'll do that. So I'll see you guys at the end of the season actually this time. Okay, Victor Wembanyama does win MVP. Tyron Stokes wins Rookie of the Year. 6-man DPOY. Noah and Sengu wins MIP. What is his overall up to? An 85! Yes, this is what we wanted. Ooh, this is exactly. So we were 64 and 18. We are the 1st seed. We're going to play the Rockets in round 1. Ooh, they're a tough match. I think maybe we move to a 9-man rotation. I really think that might be the best method. I would be mad now that I'm the 1st seed if I did lose in the 1st round. Like, if I lost in the 1st round, but I don't think we are. We're up pretty big. They're trying to cut into it, but there's no way they do. So we walk away with that. So we're going to be playing the Sacramento Kings in round 2. They have Devin Carter, This team's horrendous. We should. I mean, I don't know if we'll sweep them. Oh boy. So we're down 3-1 in the 1st round. Maybe I do go back to a 10-man rotation. Nope. So we lose in the 2nd round to the Kings. I don't know how, but we did. We did lose in the 1st round to them. Miles Bridges wins and Pacers win into 5. That's a little tough for me. That does hurt, but I have good news. I have a chance at the 8th and 9th pick. We're gonna go skip. I got the 3rd via Golden State. I moved up that much. I got the 3rd overall pick. Gabe Newsmith is expected to go there. He has the comps of Dwayne Wade. Baba Uwadut has comps of Michael Jordan. Do I need a strong guard? I mean, it'd be nice to have a better backup than Gary Trent. Let's see what I can make. Oh, because I also have this 9th pick, I might be able to trade up for that number 1 pick. So we're going to go call up the Blazers. Give you a third and a ninth. I'll give you a second round pick 10, and they take it. That was easy. So, Baba Oladutin, welcome to the team. I can't trade this 27, so I guess we're just gonna draft somebody with it. That is fine. So we're gonna just not even sign this player. Yep, this team is gonna get expensive fast. The only good player that we have in free agency is Filipowski. How much is he asking for? 38 million. I'll offer you, and he agrees. So we bring back the roster. We were a hair off the chip, and I'm really fine with that. So Gary Trent's on a 1-year, $18 million. Baba Dutin's on a 2-year, $42 million. So that leaves me with approximately no cap. We might trade Gary Trent because I want I want Baba Oladutin to play. I think he will if I trade Gary Trent Jr. Let's see if I can just get picks for him. It's more of like a cap move. Nikhil for 16 mil. I even take like a. It might just be more worth it for me to keep him. Yeah, it probably is. Player progression looks fantastic. AJ DeBonsta goes up 4. Maxey doesn't go up, but he's still my point guard. And I actually do believe that Baba Oladutin can play the point guard. I think he's that versatile. In year 3, we were the first seed. Got bounced in the second round, but it didn't look too bad. So I'm gonna check something because I do believe no, he cannot. He's a really good 3. I have a really good 3. He's probably gonna be a bench player if he sits at the 3 his entire career, but he will get 8th man minutes, and I have such a deep roster now. We're gonna trade Brandon Clark. He's on a $7 million deal. I don't know how lucky I am to get anything worth it for him. I could actually take a little bit more money on. Carter Knox, maybe good decent value. That's a really high pick, but they want me to also toss in KPJ for Miles McBride. This would be like the 3rd time I've taken Miles McBride, or maybe it's Mitchell Robinson. Is there anybody like phenomenal in this draft? I don't have ceilings or anything, but a 7-foot center sounds interesting. I think we're just gonna keep the roster as it is, and we'll go from there. So I'll see you guys at the trade deadline. All right, trade deadline. I'm 42-9. I honestly don't think there's gonna be a move here. Keontae George wants to come back. I have Keontae George money. I gotta be careful with what I'm doing though, because I will have to pay players in the offseason. Is Baba Oladutin? Oh yeah, he's cooking. We're gonna trade Carter Knox. He's young. I think he has potential to be very good. I just don't need him on my roster. I might as well just keep him for what I'm getting. Like maybe I could get a pick. I don't know if I necessarily need draft picks. I'm trying to think of what we do here. Maybe we trade Trent. He's 30. He's on an $18 million contract, and he's getting into a pay year. Get value for him while I can. I don't think trading for Jordan Poole. Actually, who's my backup point guard right now? Tyrese Maxey's my starting point guard. I mean, it is KPJ. I wonder if I did trade Gary Trent Jr. Well, let me ask myself this: if I can get decent leverage for KPJ, like preferably not a player, preferably picks, and like a cheaper contract, but that's just not gonna happen. I think we keep the team the way it is. I don't think there's any reason to change it. The bench utilization is nuts. This guy is the 86. I'm just gonna let it run. I'll see you guys at the end of the season. All right, we're at the end of the season where Wemby wins MVP, McCoy wins Rookie, Darius Acuff Jr. wins 6-man, Wemby wins DPOY, Derek Queen wins Most Improved. But 68-14, man. We're coming for something. This Sacramento team that knocked us out last year, can we get revenge? We're up 1. We're up 2 games to none. 2-1, 2-2, 3-2. We win in 6. Now we're going to play the Phoenix Suns, who have De'Aaron Fox, Booker, Drake Powell. This team is actually looks decent. We're up 1-0, 2-0. Oh, we're up 3-0. Gentleman sweep. Now we're going to play the Timberwolves, who I believe went to the championship last year. This team actually looks nasty, too, so I got to be a little nervous, because I know 2K loves the Wolves. Well, we're up 3-1. Boom! AJ DeBonsta wins your Finals MVP, Western Conference Finals. We're going to play the Heat, who have Dante DiVincenzo, DiVincenzo, Quentin Grimes, Christian Collins, Bam, Khalil Ware. This team's built on Walter Clayton, Khalil Ware, and Bam. I doubt Quentin Grimes is doing all that much. 16 points a game, 20 points. I mean, nobody on this team is averaging more than 20 points. Not a soul. Other than Christian Collins. I think this is the opportunity. This is the window that's opening itself. We win game 1. We win game 2. We win game 3. And we sweep for the Jazz first ever championship. At least I believe it's their first. Man, it feels so good to finally win a chip. Why can't I see? Oh, here we go. Team history. Yep. We win the Jazz their first ever championship. Now, I am curious to see if we can realistically turn this into a dynasty. Yeah, I had the 30th overall pick in this draft. That feels... So I think I'm going to have to play players. The Bonsta, Boozer, Carter Knox. Please don't let all these... Oh, boy. We're going to offer VJ Edgecombe. Is he the only one in here? Oh, he actually might be. I'm not going to re-sign Gary Trent, but I am going to bring back the one, the only, Noah Esengu, because he tore it up. I mean, he's probably a good reason we won a chip. The depth that he brings is just phenomenal. I like Gary Trent on the team. I just don't think he's... I also don't have much money, but I think we're fine. I want to see how well Baba Oladuton, I don't know how to say his name, how much did he go up? 7! Oh my goodness, he went up 7. If I just got another point guard outside of Maxey, this team probably would win chips after chip after chip. But Maxey's a little old. Which Boozer and DeBonster are on 1 years. Yeah, we're gonna bring everybody back. Oh, this is my first Kevin Porter Jr. I mean, how much room do I need to open for $40 million? I'd have to open up 40 mil for him. And the only real way that's done is probably by that what Carter Knox wants 40 million would probably be to get rid of. It might just not even be worth it to bring him back. He actually just might need to just be traded. I mean, I like Carter Knox. He's probably, you know, the chip that we won last season, but I think we could probably call it. I'm gonna check his trade value now, see where we're looking at the end of the season. I'll probably trade him at the end of the trade deadline because I'd prefer to get. I look at it like this. I'd prefer to get value for the player over nothing. Carter Knox was the one I was considering trading, but he also did drop 2 overalls. If I can I mean, I would take picks for him. Like a top 3 protected. I don't know if I'd take that. I could take someone who's actually better than him, but I'm going to have to end up paying him as well, so it's not even worth it. Yeah, see, and then these are where I trade Kyle Filipowski, who just has not impressed me, for expensive players, but that's like signing another Supermax player. I don't want to do that. You know what? We're going to go get this 2030 first rounder, the Heat, who are probably championship contenders, unfortunately. And I'm going to trade Tyler Kolek. I think some team would probably look at him and go, yeah, I'd give you, you know, a cheap player and I could get a lottery protected pick. Yeah, we'll take that. All right. Good thing the team is not mad. Kevin Porter Jr. is an 80. So let's see how... I guess we'll see you at the trade deadline. We're at the trade deadline. We're 43-7. I don't think getting rid of him was an issue at all. Kevin Porter Jr. wants to be paid. I have the money to pay him. Anybody else I don't. And we're going to keep Kevin Porter Jr. because he's been essential to this lineup, and he's been essential to playing the 9th man, playing 12 minutes a game, and he's probably given me, yeah, look at this. He's given me 15 points a game, and he's playing 12 minutes. He is cooking. He's phenomenal. So, yeah, we'll definitely keep him. I'm not going to get rid of him. And I'll see you at the end of the season. All right, we're at the end of the season, and AJ DeBonsta wins his first MVP. That's how I know this we might be able to build a dynasty. 66-16. Sweep in the first round. I'm slightly nervous to play this team. This team is disgusting. Yeah, they are just super good. 2-2. Oh, I accidentally simmed and we lost. That's rough. I think we're gonna call it there. We managed to build a team and win a championship with them. That's a win for me. I might come back and try to build this team even more into a dynasty. But as of right now, I think that's gonna be it, guys.